in the States, we hear a great deal about the importance of the subject matter. For instance, there's a feminist movement, there's a gay movement, there's a third world movement, and so we have the gay writers and the feminist writers and the. Do you think that these people in their work are being true to art or being true to their movement?
It's funny, I've just this afternoon a student of mine came to ask me some questions about. She'd been looking at Virginia Woolf. There's a place where Virginia Woolf said that she was talking about one particular feminist writer, and she was saying that the trouble with this woman is, when she's writing about the feminist issue, is that she's forgotten what Keats called negative capability. And that is the idea of I guess summarizing the idea of not writing propaganda, by which I mean not writing an exclusive action, but an inclusive one. So that apparently Virginia Woolf understood this business, that you might in fact not write a work of art, but write a propaganda sheet for a singular cause. I think that issue is still very strong right now. I mean, the reason why I said that Denise Riley and Wendy Melford, some of our distinguished lady poets, was quite simply that they happen to be female, but they write from what is recognizably in many of their poems a feminist point of view, but they are excellent poets. There's no condescension to a simplicistic propagandistic utterance there. They're really writing poems, writing works of art, which is very difficult to do. But it's no more difficult than if you're an ideologue of any kind. I guess if you're trying to write Christian hymns, and you're trying to make them into poetry rather than sort of Isaac Watts.
It seems that most of the great artists have always done that. I mean, they've always combined their artistry with some kind of concern about life.
Yes.
And that's where the magic really
But the
happens. Singularity
is the problem, isn't it? That if you're so... it's like that poem of Yeats's, the Easter 1916, where he's saying that the main problem was they sacrificed themselves to the cause.
Yes.
And if you're an artist and you sacrifice yourself to a cause, the trouble is you probably won't be an artist. You become a martyr who writes propaganda. And that's something else that I don't want to be.
The cause may benefit, but then it may not at all. And I've seen the opposite happen.
I think there are cases like Mayakovsky, I guess, and one or two French. I mean, my great hero is a French poet, not an American one, I'm sorry to say. That is René Char. That's someone who was a Maquis leader, and a leader of resistance, someone who managed at the same time to be a magnificent poet. And that sense that in his poetry you feel that what is meant by resistance, by resistance, is a radiating term, not a constricting term. That he really is a man of negative capability in that sense of tremendous range, but somehow he never gives up the resistance idea there to some fascist authority. I respect that an awful lot, I must say. It's an ideal for me to be able to do that.